Welcome, 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 Taurus. How are you guys doing today? I believe it's Taurus. Is that? Oh my gosh, this moon has got me all over the place, guys. Hang tight with me. These energies are just bouncing off of me like no tomorrow. My name is Patti. I'm here to do your intuitive tarot today, along with I do intuitive coaching, spiritual coaching, life coaching. And also nutrition and fitness. That's where one of my degrees are. I've got a couple of degrees. So anyway, we are here to do your reading for the 1st through the 7th of March. Oh my gosh, I'm recording this on the 26th before the full moon reading because, and my energies are, I'm going to say, all over the place today. So bear with me a little bit because this full moon is really, really making havoc on me as an empath. So, but we're going to do this for the 1st through the 7th. And just know if you're watching this after the 26th, that these energies of the full moon go through about the 3rd. So the full moon is on the 27th. So they start happening around the 25th. They start heightening. They hit that full moon, that boom in that full, and then it goes to about the 3rd, and then they begin to dissipate. So if you want to know what the full moon is doing, yes, that's exactly right. Then please see it at 1 o'clock if you missed it for the live and interactive live. Then you can watch it recorded. Just go down below to the playlist. It'll be on the playlist there. All right. And any other announcements right now? I am going to say I am having a knee replacement surgery on the 10th. I'm not looking forward to it. So I'm probably going to have a few pre-recorded from the 10th and 11th. Pre-recorded. I should be off the drugs by the 12th, I would think, when back home, hopefully. So if you pray, keep me in your prayers. So those 10th, 11th, 12th might be pre-recorded, or they will be early lives. So just that other note. And the only other notice I have is if you are watching any videos on YouTube, we as creators ask that you like, please. If you watch through and you enjoy it, even for a few minutes, these likes actually from YouTube help other people more chances for other people to come and see the video. So the more likes, the more that YouTube actually brings it out. The shares are nice. The subscriptions, yes, that's partly towards monetizing if people want to monetize. However, the likes are really, really important to YouTube creators, whether it's me or anybody you watch. So please like their videos. Please like them. All right, so let's get started. So the first energies that I got out is on these oracles is for the divine. Now, this is going to be really, really interesting, and I understand now why the divine had me do this through this whole month of February. It's like the dots connect. It's like I don't understand because we'll never understand. However, when I do this full moon reading at 1 o'clock live, you will see how and why the divine picked to have a card this month, as well as about your decisions and your choices. It blew my mind when I actually looked at the full moon and the planets and everything. And it's like, wow, how does this work? How does, these energies and the divine, it's amazing. It's mind blowing at how this, because if any of you know me, I started doing videos about spiritual and about your mental mind, spirit, body, because the divine is saying, I want you to do a video about communication. He's prepared me all these years with all the degrees and knowledge, earthly knowledge, but he's given me the wisdom, and he'll say, do a video on communication. This is what I want you to tell. This is what I want you to say. Now do a video on love and show all the different kinds of love that I have. And then next month is going to be interesting because it's about pride and your gift of discernment. Don't ask me what he's got me to tell you there, but I'll be doing those videos before I go into the hospital. So it's amazing though. So what we have here, the first card out is his card, and it's the Swan. It is about transformation. It is about trusting the psychic gifts. It is about growing from an ugly duckling to a beautiful swan, but it is also about growing from old self to new self. I'm getting goosebumps because when you see the astrology and the planets, You're going to be mind blown at how March is doing this. And this is exactly what's happening. This is exactly what is happening. Guys, this is your card for this week, the 1st through the 7th. Things are ending and the old ways are ending and the new is coming in. And oh my gosh, it's just amazing. And this is the end result and this is the future. If you are doing it and doing your due diligence to understand your spiritual side more than your earth side, if you are actually growing yourself more in love and truth, your life is going to transform 180. 180. And I will guarantee it 180 because I've lived it. I've seen a lot of people live it. And then, yeah, first card out, 10 of Pentacles. You have everything that you've ever wanted, dreamed, in abundance, in love, life, and prosperity as far as earth and spirit. It's amazing. So the divine is and also love. You know, there's love in there. Look at that. Love, 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 love. I know everybody wants to watch tarot to find out their love, their twin flames and stuff. But you know what? Does love always happen for everybody at that time? No, it doesn't. That's why when I incorporate love in there, a love reading, this is up to the divine if you actually should be in a love relationship or finding one or dating or anything like that at this time. So let's get started. And as people are new, I do mix the second dimension, which is divine. I do mix astrology and numerology. So these are things that really, really are important because these are all energies of planets, divine, and everything that all circles around encompass. They're all one. They're all one. So like here, for your swan, numerology is 3. That's acknowledging that we do have these gifts and allowing them to grow. The birth and rebirth, that's the mean, and it's the number 5, very unstable because we've got an ending, we've got birth, we're not quite sure what's going to the future, and love is the ultimate, and it is intense, number 9. So those kind of things. And number 10 is completion. This is completion. This is 9. It's intense. It's finished. You are going to be able to accomplish that if you work more in the second dimension with the divine. A lot of people don't understand that. Or if you want to call the divine God, spirit, Yahweh, universe, whatever it is you want to call him, that's your preference. Are these upside down? Yes, they are. Flip those upside down. So this is great because look at this. The first card out, and then we've got the Lover's card. And this is actually with the planets and everything too. This is coming up because there is movement. There is movement coming up in March. A lot of movement coming up in March. King of Wands. And this is for your soul. Are these upside down? Yes. And the Chariot. Movement. This is the moon and the planets, and I'll go through the planets and stuff in the in the video for the full moon. So there is love coming. It is movement. Now this is a new love. This isn't something that has been. I don't think this is one that has come back. This is not somebody who. This is new. This is a new. Oh, shoot! I did it again. No, I didn't. Okay, so this is new. This is somebody that is actually coming to you. I feel like it's a masculine coming towards a feminine. This is a positive energy. This is a divine energy. I feel a little bit of a divine interaction. This is this is going to be a stepping stone for somebody. This is going to be a stepping stone because it's going to be work. It's something that you really want, someone you really desire, you're very attracted to. However, it is going to take work because even if you're physically attracted, you have to put that aside. So, okay, we're physically attracted, so now I have to look at the person, and are there red flags? This is going to be a time for you guys to analyze with the moon and the planets. And moon in Virgo, it is going to be a time to really focus in on this person coming towards you. Or maybe they already have this week. However, this is a time where first with the full moon is going to sort of be unclear, like, does he like me? Does she like me? That kind of a thing. But then it's going to be getting more and more clear as the month of March goes on. But it is a time that you're going to have to analyze because this is in Virgo. All right. This is in Virgo, and this is in love. All right. So I don't know who this is for. So just a heads up, these cards are, you'll see me struggling with them because they are so big and they're very long and my hands are very small. So I shuffle in a different manner with these, and I try to do them all different ways just because this deck is a very blessed deck. My daughter gave this to me for Christmas. However, it took a year to get here. And it was a year that it took to just get through the manufacturing. This is, if you are gamers and you love the game, you may recognize this. The artists, or I guess the fans of this game, said, hey, can you guys do a tarot deck? And so they had to ask Nintendo to get approval to do this deck. And so they did. And so several artists got together and did Fire Emblem 3 House. So I don't play games, but my daughter does. And there's only one run of this deck. So I am blessed to have that deck. All right, so let's see what else we have here. Six of Wands. Six of Wands, the Hermit in reverse, and then the Magician. I love to show these cards. You guys that are younger and artists, you amaze me. I used to be an art major in one of my first degrees, and that was way back in the 70s, and we never had art like this. I'm more of an illustrator than anything. But the Hermit is in reverse. That means somebody is not focusing. Somebody's like all over the place. Somebody is just really, with the Six of Wands. Also too, there's like an uncertainty, a real uncertainty. However, the Magician is there. The Magician is here, and they're saying, you know what, you can manifest it. However, be careful what you manifest. All right, be careful what you manifest. This is something that is going to happen for somebody. This is a newness that is going to happen with somebody. This is a new relationship, new person, and this is a ultimate. So I think this is going to be somebody's. This is going to be somebody's. Final partner. Now, there's also an energy coming through that is not for love. This is for somebody's life that they're going through right now. It seems like everything is really, really good. But there is some arguing for somebody. There's some standing up for yourself. And it's really throwing your focus off because for somebody, this is a second energy that's coming through. This is an energy that the house has been great, things were really good, and then all of a sudden there's arguing, there's uncertainty, somebody can't focus, they're trying to figure out what is going on. This definitely is new full moon energies, and this is also too, is really intense. There's a really intensity, but there's also something new arising out of this. There's something new arising out of this. I don't know what it is, but from all this struggle and arguing what's going on, there is a new rebirth starting from this. I don't know what that is. Okay. We have the Ace of Swords, the Two of Swords, and the Six of Swords. Lots of swords. There's a lot going on here for a second energy of truth. Somebody is really divided about something. And I don't know if it's with this couple or if it's this second energy. Can you share that with me a little bit more, please? I'm trying to figure out if these last three cards are with the first energy or the second. If you could share that with me, I would appreciate it so I don't misdirect. Okay, thank you. It's the second energy. So whoever is having some issues, maybe fighting or not being able to focus, and things are just starting to like, oh man, everything was going so good and what the frick happened? So we have the Ace of Swords, which is something is of truth, okay? And a lot of the time, the swords are about your mindset, the mind. So it could be somebody else's mindset or it could be your mindset. And then also to the division. There's a decision. There's something having to be decided through this kerfuffle or argument or conflict, some conflict going on, because we have the Six of Wands and the Six of Swords. So there's a communication issues. There's something going on that is, but something new is going to come out of this. Something good is going to come out of this because we have, these are the first cards out. Okay, and the Magician. So, you know, we can say we can manifest, you know, we can will certain things. We do have the power to will certain things or manifest certain things. We do have that power. However, for somebody, they're going to manifest a beautiful relationship if they pay attention to the steps. Because even in the card, in the love card, your future card, this is, if you look at it, steps. You have to work at things. You can't just go into love and, oh, it's going to be all easy and it's going to be all bliss. Let me tell you, it's not. It's work, and it's work not for you. It's work towards that other one, to show unconditional love towards that other person, and that person shows unconditional love towards you. It's work. It's, you know, I had somebody yesterday say, why does everything have to be so hard? Because your focus is in the wrong place. For one, you're all over the place, but your focus is in the wrong place. And the thing that you really, really want, you're not even working on. You're working on something that you don't even want, or person that you want. You're putting all that energy into that. So you're all over the place. You know, I wish you luck. All right. So, but remember, the divine's energy is about the psychic gifts, about your transformation. And everybody, he's talking about your intuition. Okay. And if you do have other gifts like hearing or seeing or even energies like I do, gosh, I have all of those. But the thing is that it's to help transform them to the next level. So if you have those, this is about birthing new levels. Okay, this is your energy. So if you are an empath or you have these abilities, this is rebirthing or birthing to the next level. And this is, again, the planets in the full moon and planets in the in March, early March, until the new moon. You're going to find that March is a very interesting month with the full moon and the new moons. So, okay, next card out is Strength. Yeah, for this second energy, it is going to take strength. It's also going to take strength for this first energy, this lovers. You know why? Because as you're getting to know each other, it does take strength to accept everybody's faults. So somebody's going to share some new information with faults. Hey, you know what? I'm not as good as I look, or good as, you know, I do have baggage in the back. I don't let it bother me. However, you need to know it. So it does take strength whether you're going to make that decision to stay with that person. Again, that was what other reading? You're going to want to stay with that person or go. So that's, like I said, remember this new love that's coming in here. It's coming. It's moving in. It's sort of moving fast in March. But the thing is, you're going to sort of like, let's put the brakes on for a second. I really need to get more clarity. These are the planets getting more clarity on this because I need it to be healthy. These are the planets coming up and also the divine. I need this healthy. And it is going to take strength. I had to do this week, and my daughter's like, Mom, be strong. You got to do this. You got to be strong. And so, you know what? Sometimes I'm weak too, just like everybody else. It's our desires, but we do have that inner strength. We do have that inner strength. And it'll bring you a lot of peace if you do stand up with that. All right. Running out of room. These cards are so big. Yes. Oh my gosh, this is awesome, you guys. This is awesome. You know why? Because we have the Ten of Pentacles again. This is for both energies. I just said both energies, both energies. So this is for both. This is for the couple that is coming together. This is for the couple that, or the person, excuse me. It's a person. It's not a couple. This second person, I can feel only one energy. And that is for you guys. That is whatever this is going on. The truth is going to come out. The truth needs to be there. Needs to be foremost and up front, because you need to get to the bottom of it. Because if there is some untruth in here that you're finding out, and that is losing you to lose focus, this is also moon energies, guys. This is typical of what's going on. But you're going to lose focus. You definitely need to release that. And whoever that is or whatever that is, get the truth out and then move on from there and make your decision, whether you want to move forward or not. But these are both positive, good energies. And then you have the nurturing energy, which is number 3. This is acknowledging it and loving on it. Again, this is about, saying, hey, I understand crap happens, our past, we all have a story, past is past. Let's work from now forward. And some people can't do that. But you have, if you're with a person, you want to have that loving, kind heart to give them space and time to put that past apart and rebirth a new person. So we put an old person, this is going to be the moon and the planets as well. We put that old person away, and we create a new person that we were supposed to be in the very, very first place, if that makes sense. But that is this week's energy. This week's energy is taking the old and rebirthing it into a new, higher level, positive person. All right. So let's get the moon energies real quick for this week, because we still are in the moon energies and the planets, which I already know and I sort of been sharing here. But let's see what they have to say. If you could share that with me, please, with Taurus for the moon and planet energies for the week of the 1st through the 7th, please. Like a hair or something bugging me. Yeah, don't trust. Don't doubt your instincts. Don't doubt that intuition. Don't doubt what you have in your heart and what you might be doing. Okay, because someone's intentions may be really good. That's the number 6, definitely. And the number 6 is all about your harmony and improvement. The intentions are number 4 for your stability. And that is also 3, the Wizard of Awareness, for that. So we have your intuition, the number 6 for your improvement. We have intentions. Now, intentions can be good and they could be bad. The thing is, not only the intention, some people don't have that intention to hurt somebody, but you know what? That's a mind process. That is something that they didn't think through before they said something or they did something. This is a mindset issue, a processing issue. So don't doubt your intuition about that. And 3 is the Wizard of Awareness. This is your week of rebirth. This is also the planet saying, you know what, things are changing, things are going to, now what do we do next? So how do we move forward from that next? And that's already here. How do we move forward, and how do we move forward in a good manner, in a healthy manner? This is all the planets, definitely. So for somebody, it's going to turn out okay with this situation where you're arguing or there's something, a conflict. Thank you. They keep saying conflict, not arguing. There's a conflict. And please watch the full moon, because it'll tell you about the conflicts that are going to be happening, not only in March, but in you, and how to work with that. And that will help you probably work through some of your issues and problems in March. But please be aware of what is going on around you and what is happening around you, but don't doubt your intuition. All right. So I hope this was helpful for you. Please don't forget to like for all the channels that you watch. I appreciate it. And don't forget the 10th, I will be probably doing some early readings, or you'll see them recorded. If you're recorded, they probably won't have a chat. So that way you'll know if they're pre-recorded. But I rather do mine live. So I'll do my best to get those in live. And you guys have a great week. And if you watch this before 1 o'clock, wow, it's 12:12. 3-3, acknowledge, acknowledge. But the thing is, watch out. One, subscribe, hit the bell, and you'll know when I'm on. I'll be on shortly. Take care.